Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this study. Going to be doing another quick video on how I save money trading options. I did make a YouTube video covering the background on this. Check that out first, then switch on over to here. That will give you more background on how I use this formula and the importance of the budget. So let's jump right into it. I am looking at Uber stock. And again, none of this is a recommendation to buy or sell any securities. This is for educational purposes. I am looking at Uber stock and I want exposure to the upside. I believe that Uber is going to be going up as time passes by. The stock price is going to appreciate, and I do feel like more buyers are going to take control over sellers here. So at $44.28, the stock is trading at that price. I am looking at the 50 strike right here for January 21st, 2022. As you can see, the bid price is $2.80. The asking price is $2.86. As I go back to my example here, we're going to use a budget of $1,000 per month, and that would be about $12,000 that you have allocated to your budget and fund for trading options over the course of a year. So we have the example here. And today's date that we'll use to calculate the days until expiration will be August 8th, 2021. The asking price is $2.86, so I'm going to assume that filling the contract would be $2.86, which is times 100, right? Because there's 100 shares in one contract, which would give you $286 paid. That's going to be the option premium paid for that contract, divided by 166 days, which is days until expiration. If you do that, you'll get $1.72 per day is what your costs will be. This is the cost to be in this trade per day. In other words, if you were holding on to this for 30 days, it would come out to $51.68 per month. And then again, since we do have 166 days until expiration on this contract, the cost of this is going to be $154.80, the cost for 90 days. So that is the rough idea or estimate, given that the stock price doesn't move around too much. That's the cost that you have to be looking at and thinking about. There's obviously going to be other influences that come into play when you're thinking about the pricing of the options contract. But I love this baseline because it gives me an idea going back to my budget here of $1,000 per month that I want to use towards options, and $12,000 toward my annual budget. And the last part that's super important is if you're trading multiple contracts, because this actually is only an example, one individual contract, but let's say you're trading two contracts instead of one. You have to take this total amount per day, per month, and multiply it by the number of contracts. And I will show you that right now. So we have $154.80, right? That's going to be the cost per 90 days. But if I were holding on to two contracts instead of one, simply multiply that by 2. You are looking at about a cost of $309.60. And that is going to be the cost to hold those two contracts for 90 days. So now we go back to our budget, and we want to make sure we're not chipping away too much at it, right? We want to make sure that we can stay in the game and investing and trading in the stock market as long as possible, and do not get burned out or blow up our account over one trade. So what do? I take this $309 divided $309.60 divided by, here we go, the 12,000, right? And what I'm going to do is times 100. So this trade right here with those two contracts is going to be taking up about 2.5% of my total annual allowance that I have towards trading options. This gives you more comfort and room to be able to partake in multiple trading opportunities, and make sure not to put too much in one basket. If you put too much risk and then you pretty much destroy your account and lose all your hard-earned money because of betting on just one trade, one opportunity, then you're going to end up losing out on the ultimate opportunity to partake in the stock market and taking advantage of these unique trading moments and opportunities such as news events, global events that can set up easy trades for you to take advantage of in the stock market. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to throw a follow, a like, and you can reach out to me whenever you guys have any questions. I'll be glad to help you out. You could check me out at www.thetradestudy.com, and I will see you in the next one.